For BlackAtlas.com, I'm Krystal Morris. I'm in Key West, Florida, and it's beautiful here. And one of the reasons why it's fun here is that you can get a little bit of that adventure, beachside paradise. You're a million miles away from home. It feels like it anyway, but you don't need a passport. This is a short flight from Miami to the Keys, and then it's like you're in another country. You can also take a boat ride, and it leaves Key West early in the morning, and it heads to Dry Tortugas. It's a small hexagonal-shaped island. It's called Dry because there's no fresh water. Tortugas because there's turtles that stop there every year. So Dry Tortugas is 70 miles away from Key West and from Cuba. It's only accessible by boat or plane, and it took us about 2 hours to get there. The only thing on Dry Tortugas, besides the birds, several dozen species of birds, by the way, is Fort Jefferson. It was an isolated military fort in the 1800s, built to house cannons, and later prisoners were kept there. So it's the Sunny Days boat crew who gets us out here, and they give you tours so you can also learn about the history of the building and how it was built. And they also tell you a little bit about the restoration project ongoing that's going on there. And the views are amazing. It's great to see all of this ocean from the roof of the fort. The water's so blue, the sky is clear, and while you're standing there, it's nice to think about the history that had happened there. But I really want to get down to some action. I want to go snorkeling. I wanted to see the beautiful coral reefs, the fish, but the water was kind of cloudy because the current was strong, so we didn't get a good view of anything, but I did see some conch shells there. Some of them living, so that was pretty interesting and worth getting my hair messed up. So after about 2 hours on Dry Tortugas, we headed back to Key West on the boat. Once we got back, there was a lot of action happening. A parade had just ended, and Duval Street, the main strip of restaurants and shops, it was just jumping. A lot of activity. You immediately want to jump in and do something too. I went to the Truman White House when I got back, and this is where President Truman used to come to relax. He spent a lot of time in Key West during his presidency. President Clinton spent a lot of time here as well, and there's a lot of legislation that took place here under Truman as well. And it's just so nice to be around so much history on this little island, and it's well worth the visit. For BlackAtlas.com, Krystal Morris.